Sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but obviously it's been Christmas and New Year, so I've been busy and that sort of thing, so I haven't made one, but it's 5 to 11 at night and I've just finished a shift at work, and I thought, as it's early, I might kill some time and make a video, so here I am, making the video. I made a video before, which is called 100 Facts, and in that video I said that there are about 327 facts to say, and I only did 100 of them, so I'm going to start from where I left off there in that video. So this is another facts video. And my cat has just opened my door nearly all the way, which is really annoying, but never mind. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on from where I left off, if that's okay with you guys, which I'm sure it will be. So yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, a little bit of a cold. It's nothing like it was. It's nearly gone actually, which is good. I think tomorrow I'll be fine. But yeah, if I'm sniffing or anything during the video, I'm sorry. Obviously, you know what it's like. Assuming everybody that watches this has ever had a cold, which is 99% likely. Anyway, let's stop blabbering. Let's get on with the video. Okay. So I can't remember if the last one, I must have said fact 100. Hey Blake. Hey boy. What are you doing? Oh, he's having a seat. Decided to sit next to me. Awesome. Okay, so fact number 101. Emus and kangaroos cannot walk backwards and are on the Australian coat of arms for that reason. I don't know why they'd pick animals that can't walk backwards. It's a bit weird, but never mind. 102. Eskimo ice cream is neither icy nor creamy. I wonder what it is then. If you can hear a noise in the background, that's Blake washing himself. He's taken this opportunity to lick himself, so he's now cleaning himself, so if you can hear him, I'm sorry. 103. Even if you cut off a cockroach's head, it can live for several weeks. It's quite a common fact. 104. Every person has a unique tongue ring. 105. Every time Beethoven sat down to write music, he poured ice water over his head. That's probably for the shock factor or something, I'd imagine. 106. Every time you lick a stamp, you are consuming 1/10 of a calorie. 107. Facetious and abstemious, not sure how to pronounce that, contain all the vowels in the correct order, as does arsenious, meaning containing arsenic. 108. February 1865 is the only month in recorded history not to have a full moon. 109. Fingernails grow nearly 4 times faster than toenails. 110. Fortune cookies were actually invented in America in 1918 by Charles Young. 111. Gilligan of Gilligan's Island had a first name that was only used once on the never-aired pilot show. His first name was Willie. The skipper's real name on Gilligan Island is Jonas Grumpy. He was mentioned once in the first episode on their radio's newscast about the wreck. 112. Giraffes have no vocal cords. 113. Goethe couldn't stand the sound of barking dogs and could only write if he had an apple rotting in the drawer of his desk. That's an interesting. 114. Hang On Sloopy is the official rock song of Ohio, and I don't know how that goes. but I'm sure it's awesome. It sounds 115. Hershey's Kisses are called that because the machine that makes them look like it's kissing the conveyor belt. 116. Honeybees have hair on their eyes. Why? 117. Human teeth are almost as hard as rocks. Really? Because they break easily and they crack easily. Well, mine have in the past. I won't go into detail, it's probably not relaxing. 118. Human thigh bones are stronger than concrete. So if you break your thigh bone, you know you've had a pretty severe accident. Okay, 119. I've got to try and pronounce two very long words. Hydroxydesoxycorticosterone and hydroxydeoxycorticosterones are the largest anagrams. Okay, good. 120. Hypnotism is banned by public schools in San Diego. That doesn't really make sense. Hypnotism is banned in public schools in San Diego would make sense, but by public schools in San Diego. Does that mean that the public schools of San Diego banned it from the entire state? San Diego. A whale's vagina. 121. I am is the shortest complete sentence in the English language. 122. If a statue in the park of a person on a horse has both front legs in the air, the person died in battle. If the horse has one front leg in the air, the person died as a result of wounds received in battle. If the horse has all four legs on the ground, the person died of natural causes. 123. If NASA sent birds into space, they would soon die because they need gravity to swallow. Really? That is interesting. 124. If you bring a raccoon's head to the Henniker, New Hampshire Town Hall, you are entitled to receive 10... not dollars, oh god, dimes, no. 10 cents, there we go, from the town, sorry. Had to think about American currency then. 125. If you have 3 quarters, 4 dimes, and 4 pennies, you have $1.19. You also have the largest amount of money in coins without being able to make change for $1. 126. If you toss a penny 10,000 times, it will not be heads 5,000 times, but more like 4,950. The head's picture weighs more, so it ends up on the bottom. 127. If your eyes are 6 feet above the surface of the ocean, the horizon will be about 3 statute miles away. Oh, that's really interesting. If your eyes are 6 feet above the surface of the ocean, the horizon will be about 3 statute miles away. That is interesting and useful. 128. In 1980, a Las Vegas hospital suspended workers for betting on when patients would die. That's nasty. That's horrible. 129. In 1980, there was only one country in the world with no telephones, which was Bhutan. 130. In 1983, a Japanese artist made a copy of the Mona Lisa completed out of toast. I think I've seen that. 131. In 1984, a Canadian farmer began renting ad space on his cows. 132. 75% of American households, women manage the money and pay the bills. Really? 133. In Bangladesh, kids as young as 15 can be jailed for cheating on their finals. 134. In England in the 1880s, pants were considered a dirty word. That's funny. 135. 135. In England, the Speaker of the House is not allowed to speak. I did know that. 136. In every episode of Seinfeld, there is a Superman somewhere. Okay. 137. In Kentucky, 50% of the people who get married for the first time are teenagers. Oh my god, that's not good. 138. In Los Angeles, there are fewer people than there are automobiles. Well, I know that's true because nobody. Yeah, I've heard that nobody walks anywhere in LA. Everyone's really lazy, which is probably why everyone's probably quite fat there as well. But I don't know. 139. In most advertisements, including newspapers, the time displayed on a watch is 10 past 10. Yeah. 140. In space, astronauts cannot cry because there is no gravity, so the tears cannot flow. That must be really weird. Imagine being in space, being an astronaut in space, and you have the emotion of crying, but nothing falls. Like, do you still pull the face? Do you still cry facially, but just no tears flow? 141. In the 1940s, the FCC assigned Television's Channel 1 to mobile services, two-way radios in taxicabs, for instance, but did not renumber the other channel assignments. That's why your TV set has channels 2 and up, but no channel 1. That must be an American thing, because we have channel 1 in England. 142. In the Great Fire of London in 1666, half of London was burnt down, but only 6 people were injured. 143. In the last 4,000 years, no new animals have been domesticated. 144. In the movie Casablanca, Humphrey Bogart never says, "Play it again, Sam." 145. In the White House, there are 13,092 knives, forks and spoons. That's far too many. That's just absurd. 146. In Tokyo, they sell toupees for dogs. Right. 147. Isaac Asimov is the only author to have a book in every Dewey Decimal category. 148. It takes a lobster approximately 7 years to grow to be 1 pound. 149. It takes about half a gallon of water to cook macaroni and about a gallon to clean the pot. 150. It was discovered on a space mission that a frog can throw up. The frog throws up its stomach first, so the stomach is dangling out of its mouth. Then the frog takes its forearms to dig out all of the stomach's contents and then swallows the stomach down again. That's horrific. I would not want to do that when I throw up. I'd just rather get it all out. 151. It was once against the law to have a pet dog in a city in Iceland. Wonder why. 152. It was once against the law to slam your car door in a city in Switzerland. But what would you consider slamming as opposed to shutting? How do you measure what's a slam and what's a shut? Because I never slam doors, but my mum always says that I do, and I don't intentionally want to slam it, I just shut it. 153. It's against the law to burp or sneeze in a certain church in Omaha, Nebraska. Sneeze. Some of these laws are just pathetic. 154. It's against the law to catch fish with your bare hands in Kansas. Okay. 155. It's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Yes, everybody knows that. 156. Ivory bar soap floating was a mistake. They had been overmixing the soap formula, causing excess air bubbles that made it float. Customers wrote and told how much they loved that it floated, and it has floated ever since. 157. John Lennon's first girlfriend was named Thelma Pickles. Good name. 158. Kimosabi means soggy shrub in Navajo. Good. 159. 159. Kotex was first manufactured as bandages during World War I. 160. Lee Harvey Oswald's Cavadar tag sold at auction. Cadaver tag sold at an auction for $6,600 in 1992. 161. Leonardo da Vinci invented the scissors. 162. Lightning strikes about 6,000 times per minute on this planet. 163 is the same as one I've already said, so I'm not saying it again. 164. Lincoln logs were invented by Frank Lloyd Wright's son. I don't know what Lincoln logs are, I'm sorry. Must be a USA thing. 165. Lorna Green had one of his nipples bitten off by an alligator while he was the host of Lorna Green's Wild Kingdom. Jesus, that would hurt. I don't want to think about that. 166. Los Angeles' full name is El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Angeles de Porciúncula, and can be abbreviated to 3.6 of its original size, LA. 167. Maine is the only state whose name is just one syllable. 168. Many hamsters only blink one eye at a time. 169. Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, is allergic to carrots. 170. Michael Jordan makes more money from Nike annually than all of the Nike factory workers in Malaysia combined. That's just sick. 171. Millie the White House dog earned more than 4 times as much as President Bush in 1991. Why? 172. Money isn't made out of paper, it's made out of cotton. 173. Montpellier, VT. What state is VT? I don't know what state VT is. I don't know. Montpellier, VT is the only US state capital without a McDonald's. I really want to know what state VT is. I'm actually going to look it up. Bear with me. US state VT. I'm thinking Victoria, but there isn't a state called Victoria, is there? Vermont. Vermont. Sorry. Yeah, I should have known that. 173. 174. More Monopoly money is printed in a year than real money printed throughout the world. And I can also tell you about that only 3% of the world's money is actually printed. So of the entire amount of money that exists in the entire world, every country, every penny, every dollar, every whatever, every euro, only 3% of it is actual physical money. The rest of it is all on computers and shit, made up, sorry. And just made up. 175. More people are killed annually by donkeys than die in air crashes. 176. More people use blue toothbrushes than red ones. 177. Mosquitoes have teeth. 178. Most Americans' car horns beep in the key of F. Good. 179. Most cows give more milk when they listen to music. They must find it soothing. 180. Most dust particles in your house are made from dead skin. 181. Most lipstick contains fish scales. 182. Mr. Rogers is an ordained minister. 183. Murphy's oil soap is the chemical most commonly used to clean elephants. 184. No word in the English language rhymes with month, orange, silver and purple. All rhymes with orange. I can't remember what it means, but apparently there is a word that rhymes with orange. 185. Non-dairy creamer is flammable. 186. Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously. 187. On a Canadian $2 bill, the flag flying over the Parliament building is an American flag. 188. On an American $1 bill, there is an owl in the upper left-hand corner of the one, encased in the shield, and a spider hidden in the front upper right-hand corner. 189. 1 in every 4 Americans has appeared on television. Really? 1 in every 4 Americans has appeared on television. Okay, I want you all to tell me if you've appeared on television. I want you to write in the comment below if you've appeared on TV, because that doesn't sound right. 190. One of the reasons marijuana is illegal today is because cotton growers in the 13s lobbied against hemp farmers. They saw it as competition. It is not as chemically addictive as nicotine, alcohol, or caffeine. I can actually tell you it's not addictive at all. Marijuana has no addictive qualities in it whatsoever. 191. 1/4 of the bones in your body are in your feet. 192. Only 55% of all Americans know that the sun is a star. 193. Only 1 person in 2 billion will live to be 116 or older. 194. Only 2 people signed the Declaration of Independence on July the 4th, John Hancock and Charles Thomson. Most of the rest signed on August the 2nd, but the last signature wasn't added until 5 years later. 195. Our eyes are always the same size from birth, but our nose and ears never stop growing, which is why old men have always got really big ears and really big noses. I've always noticed that. 196. Over 1,000 birds a year die from smashing into windows. Silly birdies. 197. Owls are one of the only birds who can see the colour blue. 198. Pamela Anderson Lee is Canada's centennial baby, being the first baby born on the centennial anniversary of Canada's independence. 199. Peanuts are one of the ingredients of dynamite. And 200. Penguins can jump as high as 6 feet into the air. Brilliant. I'm just gonna... sorry, I'm gonna be really rude and just have a quick look at my phone because I just got a text. But yeah, that's all the, that's 100 facts. And, oh god, that's 100 facts. I've still got 137 to go, so I might do those another time. But I hope you